Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do one of those like super boring videos that all the YouTubers be doing, and that is we're going to talk about the channel, how it went this year, and where I plan to take it next year going into 2026. So first, let's talk about how the channel did this year. Maybe what were the pros and cons? What could I have done better, and what do I think could have been worse? So one major thing this year that really killed the channel was my inability to make any videos for about 6 months. Uh, I did my best Corey Kenshin impression this year, but unlike the man himself, I returned and my views had plummeted. Um, I was actually getting sort of in the hundreds, 200s, pretty consistently before I left with the views. And this actually goes farther than the YouTube. On my Instagram as well, I was getting a lot more of interactions and views on posts before I had to take the hiatus. And I think I just spent the latter half of the year trying to catch back up to what I had. So again, I think the content itself, like the book reviews, but in the future, I will try to do some more unique type of videos, unique type of ideas than just the classic book reviews. But we're still gonna be doing the book reviews, of course. But yeah, I think that large break in the middle really killed us. But there's always next year, right? Uh, Also, the schedule. I try to upload once every Saturday, and I think I'm going. Of course, that streak was killed for a while, but this coming year, going into 2026, I think I'm going to stick to that schedule. I don't want to add any more videos because I think that'd be making a crazy false promise. It's kind of tough for me just to get one video out a week, to be frank. But I also don't want to go back to one video every couple of weeks or like once a month because I do think I am capable of getting that once a week quota. And I think doing anything less might also hurt channel engagement if I put large breaks in between the uploads of videos. And with that, we will piggyback or platform off to what I'd like to do with the channel in the following year, 2026. Okay, so like I was saying in the last section, I think for 2026 we're going to stick to that once a week, every Saturday slash Sunday upload, and really stick to it. Like not take breaks because even when I was able to get the consistent uploads out, there was occasions where I would take a week off before putting in the next video, and that's just not good for the channel. I need to get this content out on a schedule consistently because I think that's how you keep a consistent fan base. Also, I this channel was previously known as the Bookman 445 channel, and I changed that to the Roland Quince Media channel. And sometimes I do regret this change because I was fond of the Bookman title. But there was a couple reasons, and I sort of talked about this in an Instagram post and maybe in a video too. If I did, I'll link it up there somewhere. But basically, I did the name change for multiple reasons, but the main two I would say was that as someone who's an aspiring writer, maybe in the future if I were to write something that I think is worthy for other people to read and not cringe at, I think that's the name maybe I would go under to write that story with a pen name just for the sake of privacy. And like, what if someone from my like high school finds out that I like to write fantasy novels? Like that would be like it would be the talk of the Facebook town, right? So we gotta keep that private. But more importantly, I changed the name of the channel because I wanted to do more than just book content, uh, and that is something I actually am looking to start in the 2026. One big thing is I am going to try to do some gaming and upload to the channel, specifically like some strategy games. and maybe uh, you know, progressively put those out consecutively. And I know I just made the one video a week promise. Uh, Ideally, I'd like it to be one book related post a week and then one video game related video a week. That might be asking a lot out of me. So I do promise at least one of the two will be. There's going to be at least that one video a week, but there may be weeks where there are multiple uploads. I would like to have a book every Saturday, video game video every Wednesday, maybe. But again, I think I'm going to try to every at least one video a week get something book related or video gaming related out. And that about does it for this video, guys. I think maybe specifically book goals, I would like to. I think I do have a couple of larger books on my TBR, so maybe instead of a quick one-off video book review, maybe we can do a deep dive into a certain book that I'm reading and break it up into maybe 3 separate videos. Maybe something like that could be cool. Also, personal reading goals. I'd like to read, expand my horizons. I do have a historical book, a history book, basically. That I will be planning to read, and it is quite the massive piece of literature. So maybe that's the one we could do a deep dive on for 1 month, dedicate to that book. Other than that, I'd like to finish Red Rising in time to read Red God, so I could do that review of Red God as soon as it comes out, because that will probably be good for the channel to do more reviews on books that are like just came out, because those types of reviews will get more clicks because of recency. And I would also maybe like to, again, like I mentioned with the historical texts that I plan to read, I also would like to read, just vary my reading tastes overall. So maybe read more horror and read more maybe thriller, mystery, um, and with that, try to read authors from all different types of groups and cultures and continents, not just certain groups of writers, all writers. So get a large varied uh, collection of writers in my literary backpack. But yeah, that'll do it for this video, everybody. And happy New Year, happy holidays, and the return of Bookman is coming, 2026. I'm cutting that out, bro.